the putt. Putt, hold, look. Hold. Okay, then you can look. And then now for the second one, you can make an adjustment. So if you hit one too hard, you'll take a couple of rehearsals that feel softer than that one. When you really need to make it. Okay?
Okay, Joe, going to take a look at your putting stroke. On the left was the beginning of the putting session before we did any adjustments. Going to compare it to Tiger Woods' stroke. Looking at your setup, I really like your setup. Your width of stance looks correct. You've got your elbows slightly tucked into your sides. Everything, your posture, your eyes are over the ball. So everything looks really good there. Let's take a look at what Tiger does as he takes the club back. For this particular stroke, his backswing was right here. Then as he comes through, as he makes contact, his eyes are down as he is continuing to follow through with his putter. The ball is rolled away, but he's still keeping his eyes down. He's not turning to look to follow the ball as it leaves the screen. He will come to a complete stop with his putter. His putter is now stopped. He still has not looked. So he completes his stroke. He holds his spine angle and his putter position before he looks. So he's putted the ball. He's now holding his finish. He's holding still. And then he will start to turn after that to look at the result. And so now he's looking. But while he's looking, he's still holding his spine angle and his finish in his stroke. Let's take a look at what your technique is in regards to that. Putter goes to here. As you hit the ball, your eyes are down for that moment, but then your head immediately turns and follows. Also, you have that's a fairly long stroke. Also, as you turn, you tended to lift your spine slightly, a little bit. So you have a fairly long stroke for the distance you were hitting. You really weren't hitting that far, but your stroke was pretty far here. I suspect that the stroke that you see Tiger hitting on the right was going even further than the ball you just hit on the left. So having a little bit more compact stroke in size will make you more consistent as you deal with different distance putts. And that requires slightly shortening the backswing, but having just a little bit more acceleration in the forward swing. Now we're going to look at your stroke after we adjusted the technique a little bit and we started implementing the putt hold look. So as you take it back and then through, your eyes are down at this moment. You're keeping your eyes are still down, still down, still down. Your putter's come to a stop here. Your eyes are still down. You're holding for that moment or two, and then you look. And as you look, you did not lift or change your spine angle, and you did not recoil the putter. So that's very, very good. Now I'm going to review your technique for short putts. First, we're looking at your practice stroke here. On your practice stroke, you took it back to here. Here's your practice stroke, and then here's going to be your ball stroke. I'm going to do that in blue, so it's just a little shorter backswing. Slightly shorter follow through. It's what we would call a pop stroke. It's a long short. The backswing is long and the follow through is short. And you also had a recoil. You can see how the putter has now come back to here even before the ball got to the hole. Now this one you missed. Here's another putt, same hole. This is your practice swing. Face of the putter is right there. Face of the putter is right there. Okay, and you get up to the golf ball. I had to move the camera, but we'll keep those red lines there. I'm going to do your backswing now in there. There, very short follow through. Again, this is a pop stroke. Now you made this putt.
Okay.
But you could see how fast that ball was going into the hole. Had it not hit that hole, that probably could have been 3 feet past the hole. And you'll make a lot of those 3-footers coming back, but you'll miss some of those too. And so when you're putting from 6 feet away or 8 feet away, you certainly don't want to be left with a 3-foot putt. You need to have good speed control even on the short putts. Now this putt, you make it as also, this is your 4-foot putt, and you bang the back of the cup. So I want you to notice how fast this ball is going when it enters the hole. And had it hit the lip, it would not have gone in. It was just going too fast. So when you have a really fast moving putt to a hole, you actually shrink the size of the hole. And so that the more speed you have in a putt, the more narrow the hole becomes to accept that speed. And only dead center will the ball go in the hole. Now in this next putt, you miss it, and you do hit the lip, but it would have gone had it been going slightly slower. It just lipped out. And then this next putt, you hit it even harder than that one. In fact, it bangs into the second ball. This is your 8-foot putt. You have you have a 3 or 4 foot putt coming back after you hit this one. So one of the things that we worked on was shortening your backswing. So it's a soft, shorter backswing and a longer follow through. You have a tendency to be long backswing, short follow through. I would like you to reverse that. Shorter backswing and a longer follow through. Now your practice strokes for these short putts have always been pretty reasonable. Sometimes they're a little long, but you always hit through the ball with your practice stroke. Your putter head would go forward past your left foot. But when you got over the ball, you would tend to just pop it and almost freeze right at impact. And that can get you in trouble with some short putts. You'll find yourself 3-putting from 8 feet away too often. This is one of the short putts you had on the course, and you hit it at about the right speed that I'm looking for, which allows balls that come toward the lip or the side of the hole to go in.
Beautiful, Joe.
So to recap the changes I would like for you to start working on in your putting stroke. And you said, I think you said you would have 5 or 6 3-putts around. And So our goal is to try to reduce that, and the best way to do that is you have to change something you're doing in your putting stroke. And so there's a couple things. On short putts, I want you to develop that softer rhythm instead of that short, quick rhythm, that long, short type popping stroke. I want you to have a soft backswing and a little bit shorter backswing, and then a little bit more of a positive forward roll that hits through the putt. And let your putter come to a stop at the end and do not recoil it back. Don't pull it back. So you're going to softly stroke through the ball toward the target. And then focus on that putt, hold, look. That gives you speed control, but it also reinforces this long, short stroke. We want to just start compacting your stroke. On long putts, your stroke was actually too long. You had a long backswing and a very long follow through. Then you had a completely different stroke for your short putts. You more or less popped them. So you want to incorporate the same technique regardless of the distance of the hole. We just adjust so for long putts you might have a 12-inch backswing and a 15-inch follow through. And on a short putt, you might have a 5 or 6-inch backswing, or even a 3 or 4-inch backswing, and then just 1 or 2 inches longer in the follow through. So the ratio of, in contrast between backswing and forward swing length are constant regardless of the distance of the putt.
Very nice. Very nice.
On this shot, you demonstrate how well you are doing the technique. Feet are closer together. You are swinging your club as one piece. You're not wristy or handsy. You swing your chest towards the target. Your hands stay in front of your chest. Your elbows are still close together and connected. You come to a nice freezing spot there. Here on one of the holes, again, this is one of your better chip shots. Almost made the shot. Again, you can see the good technique. Now you have that connected swing. You come to a stop. You swung your chest to the ball. You're holding your finish. You're still holding your finish. Perfect technique.